Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today I'm going to be playing Tron with a twist. We are adding in the new Page Loose Leaf. This card was awesome in Cycle Storm, so can it be awesome in Tron? It's a very similar playstyle. You're just kind of cantripping through your deck and then eventually you win the game. We're going to win with Jace's Erasure, milling our opponent by looping Conjurer's Baubles and then targeting them with a compulsive research. Now, one thing that people talked about in the Storm Discord, which you can find in the links in the description, is that Page Loose Leaf will find spells. And in Cycle Storm, it finds mana or payoffs. So we don't necessarily want to play Weather the Storm in the main deck because that's not a great hit all the time. And instead, we're playing 4 Fangren Marauder, which is kind of crazy, moving the removal spells like Scatter Shot into the sideboard. Fangren Marauder is a slower way to gain life, but it is overpowering when you can actually get it online. So let's see if that'll work. We also have Crop Rotation. I decided to play Crop Rotation as a 3 of here because it's sort of like in Cycle Storm where it's providing you mana. You can Crop Rotation into an Urza's Tower for a small mana boost. And then the rest of the deck is just a bunch of card draw with Compulsive Research and Deep Analysis. Foundry Inspector can cost reduce our spells like Chromatic Sphere, all these 1-drops to make them 0. And then we loop the deck with Frantic Salvage, putting the artifacts back on top and redrawing them. I think this will work out. It seems okay in testing. In the sideboard, I have 4 Nihil Spellbomb because that's kind of required against the graveyard combo decks, or like Terror. Then we have Scatter Shot to clear the board, 4 Breath Weapon for Elves. We have Weather the Storm, and we have Ancient Grudge. So let's see if Page Loose Leaf is a staple now in Tron. I'll see you there. This video is brought to you by Card Market, Europe's largest TCG marketplace. Bristol Pauper League is hosting an IPT on June 6th at Loco Club Bristol in Clock Tower Yard. £1,000 in prizes. We've got altars, we've got playmats, and Skurras showing up. Register with the link in the description. You should absolutely be there. Here we go, round 1. We are on the play. I don't think this hand is keepable. It's a really big risk. We're gonna mulligan. We have 2 lands, so it seems like a keep. I don't know if this Page Loose Leaf is going to be, like, what are we getting? Draw spells. So I think we keep and we get rid of the page. And we're going to play out an expedition map. Best draw would be a Tron land. Crop Rotation is also fine. Opponent on Silver Bluff Bridge. So they're going to be probably Affinity or Jeskai Ephemerate. We grab a Power Plant. They play a Mistvault, so that means they're on Affinity. And we have the Tron online. So they could be playing, I think I just played the Compulsive. A little bit worried about the Refurbished Familiar kind of ruining my day. We'll discard the extra land we drew. Now I'm in a really good spot. I have my mana online. Fangren Marauder is really very, 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 very good against Affinity, obviously. They have a hard time dealing with it. And when they do deal with it with a Krar Clan Shaman, it just makes tons of life. Utram Monitor for the opponent. We find the Fangren. So let's go Chromatic Sphere, make green, play Fangren Marauder, play Conjurer's Bauble, return the Compulsive Research. And this deck that we're facing plays a lot of Nihil Spellbombs, so we really don't want to keep more than 1 Conjurer's Bauble in the graveyard. We draw another Fangren Marauder. One is going to Galblast and Galblast to kill the Fangren Marauder. They're going to be sad because I've drawn another one, but that's okay. I don't care if they're sad because they're playing Affinity. Let's go map. I can grab another tower, play out. I have 8 mana. I think I'm just going to Refractor. We're not dying next turn. I play Compulsive on myself. This sets me up to have a bunch of things to crack on the next turn. We'll discard the Conduit Pylons. We'll play out a Canny Trail. Scry. We don't need the other Refractor. I'm just going to bottom both of these. Play Star, play Star. And now we've run out of card draw, but if I have, well, let's see, 3 Compulsive and 2 Deep Analysis left on the deck, and I'm going to be gaining 15 plus an additional 3 life, so almost 20 life. Play a Tower, and I want to use the Energy Refractor to filter for green. Play the Fangren Marauder. I'll go ahead and crack the Canny Trail to draw a card, gaining 8 life. Oh man, nothing. So let's go blue, draw a card, draw a map, and play the expedition map. I'll crack the expedition map for my cycle land that I have in the deck, which I didn't explain before, but this turns the expedition map into a very expensive draw a single card. Draw a card. We're at 33 life. We found another Fangren Marauder. It's going to be very tough for them to affect me. They can wipe the board with a Core Clan Shaman, maybe with Toxin Analysis. They're attacking in for a lot, but we'll just take it. I didn't want to block the Mere Enforcers and they get Krarked. They Reckoner's Bargain, which gains me 5 life, so I appreciate that. Sacrificing their Great Furnace. Could also have sacrificed the Tron Monitor. They're representing still Galvanic Blast here with Mere Enforcer in play, so attacking into that's not great. Let's draw a single card with the Energy Refractor. Find a page Loose Leaf. Make green. Now another page in hand would be pretty good. Play another Fangren Marauder. Let's crack for blue. Gain 10 life. Nice. We find a mine. I'll just play out this page. Like, fine. What would be the best draw? Definitely any of my card draw effects would be good. They have a Sewer Valence Camera to tap down a Fangren Marauder. I don't think I mind. I've completely flooded. I've cast Compulsive Research 2 times. They're attacking for a lot. It's 12, 15. We'll go to 24. Reckoner's Bargain gains me an additional 10 life. Yeah, the Fangren Marauders in the main deck. Then pairing into Affinity, that feels pretty nice. They play out a Nile Spellbomb. So that turns off some of my effects. I'll play a Mine and then get in for 10. Don't need to attack with the page. Not useful. The Nile Spellbomb can stop me from looping with the Frantic Salvage. So I need to go up cards in hand and have a second Conjurer's Bauble so I can try to force the Nile Spellbomb. My opponent's going to attack in. It's 12 damage this turn, which doesn't matter to me. I like that the Fangren Marauder is also a win condition. They're going to sacrifice another card. Sacrifices the Mere Enforcer to gain a bunch of life. That means maybe they're trying to draw into a Blood Fountain, which could just get them right back. Being a free spell is pretty nice there for them. We draw another Fangren Marauder. I guess I cast it. At this point, sure. Attack in. Pew pew. They'll go to 14. And now if they do wipe the board with the Core Clan Shaman, I'll be gaining a bajillion life, unless they have Toxin Analysis as well. If they do have Toxin Analysis, then we are going to be in a little bit of trouble, because I've wasted all my Fangren Marauders on the table. They play out an Ichor Wellspring, Mountain. Here's a Krark. No. Another Wellspring. Now they can play a Refurbished Familiar. I'll discard a land that I've been saving, specifically for this scenario. They decline to attack. I'm going to make green and Crop Rotation away my island. And I will grab my Conduit Pylons to surveil. Put the other crop in the graveyard. I will pass the turn. I don't really want to trade Fangren Marauder for their creatures, but maybe it would have been fine. I could have gotten rid of Utrom Refurb, then maybe they would have had the Blood Fountain though. They pay 4 mana. So they're going to crack the Sewer Valence Cam, gaining me 15 life, and draws them 2 cards. Play out another land. They decide not to do it. No attacks. Okay. We draw an island. I'll play the power plant. Pass the turn. We've drawn most of the deck and found almost nothing. Just a lot of air right now. They're going to tap down a creature, but give me 15 life. I'll be at 49. Sure. They Thoughtcast to 30 cards left in library. 8 cards in hand. Refurbish Familiar. We'll discard a land. I think you discard the Foundry Inspector because the land lets me get a draw 3. Okay, they just have another refurb. So playing out the land previously was apparently a mistake. Page has been doing nothing for us so far, but it is additional copies. We have 1 crop. I think it's on the bottom. It was in the graveyard. There's 1 crop left in the deck. Okay, let's see what we can draw here. Discard the page. I'm on top decks. Compulsive Research. Okay. We'll make blue. Target myself. Okay. Land. Play Conjurer's Bauble. Play another Conjurer's Bauble. I will target Conjurer's Bauble. Try to draw a card. This is a good opportunity for them to use the Spell Bomb. They don't. I will play a Candy Trail. Now I'm just really getting the value going. Deep Analysis and a Refractor. We don't need the Refractor. I'll top the Deep Analysis, draw it. I'm at a bajillion life. So I just need to find my Jace's Erasure and then put it on the table. My opponent will probably deck before I do. Target myself with Deep Analysis. Draw 2 cards. Make blue. Target myself with Deep Analysis. Draw another 2 cards. We found the Frantic Salvage. I'll play the Candy Trail. Scry to another page. So I'll bottom the expedition map, top the page, draw. I don't know if I want to use the page right now. I think I'm passing. Opponent flashes in another camera. They'll tap down a creature. So in this matchup, Fangren Marauder is just looking so much better than Weather the Storm. Weather the Storm looking very poor. But the thing is that Weather the Storm is a lot stronger versus the fast burn starts. They draw 2 more cards, tapping down my creature and putting me to 106 life. At some point, they will find Toxin Analysis, Clan Shaman, and wipe my board, but at that point, I think it'll be too late. I guess we're at the position where we want to find the full combo and then force them to crack the spell bomb. We can Frantic Salvage our stuff back and then get them. All right, so let's discard the page. Finding a crop. I will crop, sacrificing the pylons, get a tower. That was a small mana boost. Play a Chromatic Sphere. Page has just basically been an enchantment for me. Hasn't done too much. Make blue, another compulsive research. Let's, I guess, compulsive, target me. We'll discard 2 cards. Map, actually not the map. We'll do deep analysis. Do I have any more lands left? I have 1 mine in the graveyard, and then a power plant. So there's 1 power plant left in my deck. Discard the refractor. Play expedition map. Grabbing the power plant. That's the last land. We have no more targets for the page loose leaf. I'll target myself with deep analysis. Go to 4 cards in library. Make blue. Play a Jace's Erasure. Lay out the Chromatic Star. I'll make blue. I guess we're racing that second spell bomb, huh? Target you. We mill Draws Forge Bridge. I'll compulsive research me. Discard 2 cards. Page and a Candy Trail. Let's hold the yes key. Land. Play Chromatic Star. And play a Conjurer's Bauble. I guess if I Bauble back a Bauble right now, they might see what I'm doing. And then they might go for the spell bomb, and then I can Frantic Salvage and then get through that 1 spell bomb. Let's Bauble back. Do we have any in the graveyard? Where is it? The Conjurer's Bauble. All right, they didn't deal with it. We'll just play out the Conjurer's Bauble. I want to have the Frantic Salvage still on the table. I guess I should have attacked. I only have 1 more Refurbished Familiar in their deck. But I know that they are going to crack the spell bomb. So I'm going to respond. Make white. Put a 0 cards in library. Hopefully they don't have a, have to make an upkeep stop too. We'll Frantic Salvage. Getting back all my cantrips. I guess that puts them on top of the deck, so I don't have to worry about decking on my upkeep. Put back the spheres and stars. All my 1-drops, my Energy Refractor, my Foundry Inspector, which we will draw. And then I will Bauble and return the Frantic Salvage. And that's good for me. Turn 13. This deck takes a very long time to win. My opponent concedes. I mean, it was turn 13, but nothing was happening for a long time. So it felt like it didn't take very long. We want Ancient Grudge. Other than that, we are pretty fine. We can probably trim on a crop rotation. My opponent was asking if I would win even through it on the next turn. I've said, yeah, I believe I could have done that. We're going to bring in the 2 Ancient Grudges, cutting a crop rotation, and then trimming a Foundry Inspector. Okay, let's keep this hand. We still have a couple of crop rotations. We did cut 1. We might be able to just not play crop rotations. Okay, we found a second expedition map, which means we're going to have turn 4 Tron into the Fangren Marauder again. I like that. Opponent Spellbomb. We're going to turn off my upkeep stop. We just have turn 3 Tron. Nice. Crack. Grab the power plant. I wonder if they will have Cast Down in their deck. It's something to think about. We'll probably just go Sphere for the Fangren Marauder regardless. They have a Refurbished Familiar. I don't need this map anymore. Plays a Utrom Monitor. We'll go Power Plant. Play the Sphere. Turn 3 Fangren Marauder. Easy, I guess. Play Fangren Marauder. Podcast for the opponent. Plays a Seed of the Synod. They'll get in for 5. Okay. I'm at 15. Then they have nothing. We have a second page. So that can maybe draw me a card draw spell, but I think here we'll go green, yield to my triggers, a 3rd page. That's really interesting. All right, we'll go boom, boom, play Conjurer's Bauble, play Fangren Marauder, Get in for 5. Okay, opponent. So give us a sad face. Okay, I have instant speed, draw 10, or gain 10 life, draw a card. If they refurb me, I'm just going to draw a card with the Conjurer's Bauble. They sacrifice the Nile Spellbomb, giving me 10 life, and then they pay to draw a card. They're going to go up to 21. They need Crow-Clan Shaman Toxin to get through this. I don't really have like an answer to that. They get in. Okay, so now I can go page, discard a page, drawing compulsive, discard a page, drawing an Ancient Grudge. I'll compulsive myself. They will kill the page. Pyroblast. Yep, that is something that can happen. I'll get back to compulsive. This is one of the problems with the blue-based version of the deck, is that you just end up walking into Pyroblast. But we're going to sacrifice for a red. And I'll grudge your Tron Monitor. Play tower, jam in for 10. The other option would have been to grudge one of their lands, but I don't think taking out the land is going to do that much. They have another refurb, which gets rid of my Urza's Mine. Here we're seeing that I'm a little bit stuck on colors, which is definitely a problem with this deck. They get in for 2. If they have, okay. I'm thinking they probably have Galvanic. If I can find a colored source, I can just grudge the refurb. Don't think I want the Foundry Inspector. The Candy Trail's good. Let's draw it. We'll go to 63 life, 66 life. Candy Trail again. Okay, that's fine. Top and top. Now I have all the colors. Play Energy Refractor. We'll draw a card. I'll Bauble. And I have to remember that the page loose sleeve is actually a mana dork. We'll put the Conjurer's Bauble back into the deck. Given that I have 2 grudges, I don't think I have to worry about like keeping it around. Let's actually Candy Trail here and see if there's a land on top. We could just draw into the land. Don't think I played a land. Star map. Going to bottom the map, pop the star, make 2 mana, make green, kabam, kill the refurbished familiar, and we gain 10 life. We attack for 10. Opponent makes, so they are going to Sewer Cam to block a Fangren Marauder from attacking, and give them 2 cards. We'll put them to 6 life with the attack of the Fangren Marauder. This sort of feels like playing Writhing Chrysalis in Glee, in which you have just 2 plans. We have one big old guy that's going to get you dead, or we can eventually combo him out. But maybe you could play quad Fangren Marauder in Tron and just like have a lot going on. They Reckoner's Bargain and Wellspring. I'm at 120 life almost. They go to 8 life. Plays a Mirror Enforcer. Makeshift munitions. Okay. Now they can go Galvanic plus munitions, my creature. I will draw a card. Best draw is now just an Ancient Grudge. Play the Chromatic Star. Let's crack that star for red, I guess. Go to 142 life. Frantic Salvage. Okay, so if I can salvage, which it like gets back the pages, but I don't. Going to compulsive myself. Discard a land. Discarding the Remote Isle. Make green, crop the island for a tower, play a Bauble. I will return the compulsive. We find a page. Okay, let's discard the page. Do we find the grudge? Find a crop rotation. Not helpful. That's my last crop. We can maybe crop later. So let's go white and then put my cards on top. Okay, cards are on top of the deck. I think I'm putting the pages on the bottom. The Candy Trails, all the spheres, and the baubles. I'll just play the Conjurer's Bauble and return the Frantic Salvage. I don't want to attack my Fangren Marauder into your Mirror Enforcer. I don't want my Fangren Marauder getting destroyed. Now they use Galvanic plus kill plus sacrifice, gaining me 10 life, but my Fangren Marauder is dead. They're going to do the same thing on the other one. Fangren Marauder is dead. Now at this point, I probably just want to draw into my first page and then use it. I have a Tron Monitor. I'm at a bajillion life though. I think I will Bauble and return the Bauble. Star. Make blue. Make red. Play another star. Sphere. I guess I get to draw double page. Make green. Make blue. Oh no, I have to draw through the Candy Trails. Play the Candy Trail. Guess I will bottom the 2 candy trails. Let's go bottom, top, draw the page. I'm just going to discard the page right now, putting the other pages on the bottom of the deck in a random order. We draw into Deep Analysis, so I have 6 mana. Deep Analysis target me, and then Deep Analysis target me. Now I have blue. I can crop for a tower. Green, crop rotation. My deck is all shuffled. Last tower, play a candy trail. We're doing things. I'm taking a lot of actions. I will bottom these 2 cards. It was an island and expedition map. Gain 3, back to 174 life. I found the grudge. And now I need to draw into, I guess they probably brought in the Pyros because that also answers the Jace's Erasure. I'd like to have some number of Fangrens. Okay, we have Frantic Salvage, so I can Bauble and return a Fangren Marauder, but I don't know if that's that good. I'll return a Fangren Marauder. Play map, crack the map. Opponent is over it. Okay, GG. We'll see everybody in round 2. We're facing Apis 72. We have literally no way to interact with a Walls combo in the main deck. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. So we have to hope that their deck just doesn't do anything. Let's mulligan. Okay. Maybe if I have so much life that it's just impossible for them to win, they'd be fine. They would scoop. I doubt it. I'm not even playing Scattershot here, so we're sort of just going through the motions. I'm looking for Tron, so I will bottom these cards. There's a Fangren Marauder. One has a Caretaker. Winding Way. They have the Axebane, the Drift. I'm just going to concede. We will bring in Breath Weapon, Scattershot, and cut the... This is really hard. I almost feel like the page is not helping here. And then I'll cut 2 Fangren Marauders. I didn't play Krark-Clan Shaman in this deck sort of on purpose, but if I had Krark-Clan Shaman, I would feel a lot better. I considered playing Krark-Clan Toxin in the sideboard instead of Breath Weapons. We need double Breath Weapon to actually do anything against them. It's not out of the world though, because we have 4 in the deck. Opponent with the Caretaker. We will grab our tower. They have a Quirion Ranger and a Leaf Caller. I think I will just board wipe right now. Play as a Caretaker. Land, play Energy Refractor, find a crop rotation, play a star, make red, and Breath Weapon, killing the Leaf Caller and the Quirion. I think that's pretty important. They make blue for Secret Door. I will make blue, draw a card. We find a land. We don't find a land. I'll play Conjurer's Bauble, put the Breath Weapon back into the deck, finding a map. I can play the map and convert it into a tower. So now the Breath Weapon is shuffled back in. Play a land. Compulsive myself. I'm going to discard 2 cards. I'll discard Fangren Marauder, Crop Rotation. And then I'll put Sphere on the table and put Star on the table and pass. We cycle a Generous End, so we're looking at a Mass Vandal probably. Plays a Forest. Nothing. Okay. Let's crack for blue. Draw a card. Crop Rotation. Crack for blue. Draw a card. We have a Deep Analysis. I guess I can Deep Analysis targeting me. Draw 2. Do it again. Draw 2. Play Inspector. Play Chromatic Star. We'll crack that for blue. Land. Compulsive, target me. Discarding land. Then I'll play Bauble. Play Refractor. Play Sphere. I'm at 6 cards, so I will put back Compulsive. Pass. They have another Leaf Caller. That's bad. Plays a Shield Wall Sentinel. So this turn is where I need to really storm off and then just scattershot them. I'll start with the Candy Trail. Looking to go down and try to get scattershot. I will make a green, make a blue. Play another Candy Trail. We will bottom and top. For 1 card, for 2 mana, I draw 1 card. Okay. Draw. Compulsive myself. Discard land. Okay, we got there. Play Power Plant. Play map. I'll make green. Crop. Grab a tower. And now I have 4 mana. Let's see. 5 mana. Make white. We will salvage. Get back everything that just costs 1 mana and cycles. Storm is currently 6. We will bauble. Return the salvage. Hopefully they don't have an answer. They didn't. Return the bauble. I'll return the compulsive research. It doesn't seem like they have an answer here. I'll make blue. I'll star. Make red. Star. Make green. It's going all over the place here. Just trying to not let them tell what's going on. Another sphere. Make blue. I have 3, 4, 5, 6. We have double breath weapon. I have 6 mana. Let's draw a card. Another scatter shot. So I will scatter shot. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, they concede. So maybe I don't need the Jace's Erasure, and I just lean on the Fangren Marauders, because milling them is not the greatest plan, but fast Tron into try to kill all your stuff is my only plan, really, I think. Scatter shot in hand. We don't have a color source. Opponent mulliganed. We should mulligan. We have Tron now. We have natural Tron. Let's go. Keep. Get rid of map. Opponent with a turn 1 Llanowar Elves. I will begin with Canny Trail that I just drew, digging as fast as possible for some sort of board wipe. Opponent plays a forest. Overgrown Battlement already. Querying Ranger. We might just be dead. Play Refractor. Draw a card. We draw a Canny Trail. So I can Canny Trail and then scry and then maybe Bauble into something. They have a Shield Wall Sentinel, which grabs Axebane. So I have one more. No, they can cast Axebane right now. So I need to draw a Scatter Shot. Find Erasure. Canny Trail. We drew the Scatter Shot. 1. I will bottom the salvage. Top. I go Bauble. Bauble. Draw nothing. Draw the Bauble. Form is 3. We'll make red. I will point the Scatter Shot at Querying Ranger and the Axebane Guardian. Okay. They have Lead the Stampede. That's a good refill. Maybe they will whiff. They're taking a second here. They did not whiff. They drew a lot of awesome stuff. They have Valakut Invoker and Axebane Guardian again. Draw a card. We'll draw a card. I'll draw a card. I Canny Trail. Bottom the land. We have to top compulsive. Maybe I just play the Foundry Inspector so that the compulsive, if it draws me a bunch of good stuff, I can kind of chain. I don't think the Krark-Clan Shaman is good in this version of the list because we don't have a lot of stuff to sacrifice. Plays a Lead the Stampede. So if they hit their transmute creature, I lose. They find Shield Wall Sentinel. So Shield Wall Sentinel, they pay 4 mana. They grab the transmute. They currently can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can't win the game. 5 mana, 6 mana. Querying Ranger in hand. GG. So if they didn't have Querying Ranger, they would have transmuted for the untapper, but not been able to untap, and I would have had a chance to draw. I would have created a little bit of Storm into a breath weapon, which is not enough. All right, on to the next. Round 2. Let's go ahead and keep. This hand is medium slow, and our opponent is on burn, so we're really trying to find fast Tron. We're going to map. I don't think that world map is good enough in this deck, but okay, they're on Rally Burn. They have a good start, but no second land. We find Tron. Yes, yes. I'll grab Power Plant. They go for the Human Soldier tokens. Getting in for 11. What do? I think I go Foundry Inspector, play the page. Just putting basically blockers on the table. Because next turn I want to play the Fangren Marauder. Play Conjure's Bauble. Play Chromatic Star. Undo. Pass. I want to be able to actually get a little bit of mana off, or a little bit of life gain off the Fangren Marauder. They go for the Bushwhack. I will block and block. Take 6. I'm at 5. Don't think they can kill me unless they have Bolt Fire Blast. We sacrifice for green. We have Compulsive. Play Fangren Marauder. Bauble back. Chromatic Star. The Fangren Marauder was not fast enough. Play the Expedition map. I'm at 10 life. I have to block. They don't seem like they have a 4 damage spell. They could double bolt my creature. They put me to 7 here. Maybe they have another Bushwhacker. I block. I go to 4. Rally. So 1 bolt kills me. I'm at 2. And they have the Galvanic Blast for Xaxes. Okay. So we are going to take out the Erasure. Take out the pages. Bring in the Weather Storms. And all the breath weapons. And then I guess I'm just going to cut my inspectors. Is my inspector good enough? All my spells are pretty cheap. I'm going to cut the inspectors. Okay, I'm on the play. We have weather. So let's I'll start with the conduit pylons. Drawing another Tron land plus a crop would be great. Holding the weather for probably their second turn where they play multiple spells. This Frantic Salvage in my hand is not good. They've mulliganed to 5. I don't know what that's going to mean here. Off the pylons, we're looking for a Tron land. Chromatic Star is not it. I'll play a Sphere. When it leads on Mountain Pass, so I will just play a Refractor. I did draw the Breath Weapon, so that means that if they go nuts and empty their hand with a bunch of 2-drops, I can just Breath Weapon them. They play a Reckless Impulse. That makes sense. They took a big mulligan, so they kept the Reckless Impulse. We'll play Tower and pass the turn. I have Breath Weapon to clean up the Burning Tree plus whatever else they cast. They have a different... Is this the same mountain? No. You're going for the Burning Tree. Are you going to play the Mountain from Exile? Or just leave it? They do play it. They raise my land because why not? I'll tap it. Okay. Now I will just gain... maybe I shouldn't. I'm going to crack for green. Gain 9 life. Then we'll go land, Candy Trail, Prop, and Map. I guess I want both of these. Draw a card. One is going to Bushwhack for 5 damage coming in. We'll play Expedition Map, crack it, grab a mine, play the mine, pass. You're going to raise me again. Lovely. Another Bushwhacker. I need another land. Pass. I think casting that Weather the Storm is going to kill me. They get in. Lots of damage. I will compulsive myself. It sucks. I'll discard Breath Weapon, Fangren Marauder. When it attacks it again. Okay. Draw a land. I can pass the turn. Plays a Tomb Raider. We'll just Breath Weapon. Draw Candy Trail. Okay. Maybe I can draw a Tron land. Another crop rotation. I will bottom, top, draw, and then let's Bauble and return tower. I don't know. Return a tower. Synthesizer for the opponent. They find a Galvanic Blast. That is 4 damage. You should shoot me for 4, my friend. Looks like they have lethal maybe. 1 card in hand. Another crop rotation. Green. We will crop. Grab mine. Make green. Crop. Now I have tower. What's happening? Cast into the fire? That's fine. No response. You're good. I have more of those. Grab tower. Play energy refractor. Drawing another breath weapon. They crack their synthesizer. Finding a galvanic. This would be 2 damage. They're going to go face. Okay. I'm going to make green and crop my plant for a tower. And then make red and kill your samurai. Do I have enough? I think I have enough. We'll play out our Fangren Marauder. Play Candy Trail. Cry. We will top and top. Draw. Go to 13. Phew. I'm back in the game. Tomb Raider for the opponent. They don't attack. I'll play Expedition Map. We will grab a tower. Play the tower. Make white. Frantic Salvage. We're going to get back all of our 1-drops. Just start casting them. Salvage. Or we're going to Bauble back to Salvage. Getting that life gain going. I'm just like casting spells. Getting out of range. Sphere. Draw. Play Candy Trail. We'll top them. Pass the turn. When it concedes. They had so much interaction. That was rough. Maybe they will choose not to bring in the raises, but they probably will. So this deck struggles without 8 of the Chromatic Star effects. I'm only playing 6. Sort of makes me think I wonder if I should be playing fewer other things. Okay, we have Breath Weapon. We have Stars and Spheres. When it leads on Epicure. I'll play Mine and a Candy Trail. Don't need any more mines. Don't need the Bauble. I don't want to get raised. They play a Burning Tree and a Rally. So this turn, I'm just going to slam both of my artifacts on the table. And then next turn, we will crack and wipe their board. But the damage might have already been done. Sometimes this deck can win on turn 3. Play a Sphere. Play a Star. And I accidentally played out my mine, but maybe that will stop them from raising me here. There's a Synthesizer. Finding a Mountain. Here comes the Bushwhacker. No Bushwhacker. They get in for 4. I go to 10. I'll play out Power Plants. They make 3 mana. They're cracking the synthesizer. Finding cast into the fire. They can't cast, so that's going to get exiled forever. They go to combat. I'll make red. And goodbye. They bolt face. I'm at 6. Find a tower. That's pretty good. We'll play Chromatic Star. Make green. Almost forgot that I should just play this Fangren Marauder here. Fangren Marauder, gain 3, plus gain 5. We've managed to stave it off. But right now, I am out of colors. I need an energy refractor or more stars and spheres and stuff. Opponent scoops. We are on to round 4. Round 4. We're on the play. Opponent's got a burn avatar. We do not have turn 3 Tron, but we're kind of close. We have mine, star, turn 2 tower, turn 3. We can play tower and then compulsive research away a mine potentially, or play out an inspector. See what opponent's up to. Play out my star. Your turn. Have Z. I feel so much more comfortable playing this deck than many of the other decks in the format. Just like, okay, Vault of Whisper, Spellbomb. Could be Jund, could be Affinity. Well, we've seen that our deck is pretty strong against Affinity. Against Jund, the Fangren Marauder plan is not quite as good. I'll play a tower, I'll play a Bauble, I will pass. The Bauble doesn't look good into the Spellbomb. We don't really want to crack it, like right away. I guess we could compulsive and then crack the Spellbomb for the, or crack the Bauble to try to get the compulsive research back, and then they might Spellbomb, but they probably wouldn't. The next lane is probably going to tell us, okay, no, Vault of Whispers again, says, I would say Affinity. I'd be annoyed if they play an Ichor Wellspring. So no refurb there. Refurb was going to be mean. I wonder what they're on. We find a map. I think it makes sense for me to just grab my power plant. Let's play actually the map and pass. They might somehow like have a basic land into a wildfire, right? Maybe. Okay, Miss Vault Bridge. We're playing against Affinity. Okay, I will discard the mine. Don't like that. I could also discard the Foundry Inspector. I think discarding mine is the safest. Mine is gone. No second refurb. That's good for me. Crack for the power plant. Got it. The Tron's online. Color's not very stable at the moment. We have another map. So I can... Let's see. I could play the map and then map for a land I don't want. Like another power plant. And then crack for blue. Convert the power plant into a stable land. Into something else. Compulsive myself. This is a risk because we'll discard the land. Play map. And then I'll crack the map. Yeah, I'll bauble back the compulsive first so that the compulsive could go back into the deck. They might Nile Spellbomb. They do. Okay. So we don't get to draw a card. Got one Spellbomb off the table. Let's grab the pylons and pass. Pylons gives me... Maybe I should have just gotten blue, but pylons gives me green too. They play See the Synod. It could be Dimir Affinity. That would be unlikely, but possible. Fanatical Offering draws them 3 cards off the Wellspring. 8 cards in hand. I want to draw cards. I think that the major problem for another Spellbomb, this has got to be a 4 Spellbomb deck then, gets in for 2. Your Enforcer. Time is running out for me. Plays a Thoughtcast. So much happened there. I'll play Page Loose Leaf. Actually, maybe I'll just go Foundry Inspector. Play the Page for a single mana. Discard the other page. I mean, so far the page has been pretty hit or miss. Get Salvage. Pylons. Looking for colored sources. If I find a Chromatic Star, okay, great. We'll top that. Make blue. Deep Analysis, target myself. Play the Chromatic Star. So they'd be incentivized to use the Spellbomb here, but they don't use it. We'll make blue and target myself again. We have no Weather the Storms in the deck, so I can just play the Bauble. I'll pass. They play a Great Furnace. Grixis confirmed. Kills my Foundry Inspector. Darn. I'm going to block. Do I block? 6 damage right now. I guess I'm not blocking. I'm really trying to find a Fangren Marauder. Plays Black Mage's Rod. I'm under the gun. I can cast the Fangren Marauder if I draw it. Finding a power plant. Play land or an island. I'll compulsive myself. Discard a land. The Remote Isle. I'll make green. Play Fangren Marauder. So opponent cracks a Spellbomb now. I think since I'll have 2 Baubles left in the deck, or maybe I'll just let this happen. Then I'll discard the page and bauble back the page. Discard the page. Finding a crop, I'll bauble back the page. Gain 5 life. I can, like, crop something. I think I'm just going to expedition map and grab another tower. Or maybe, well, let's just grab another tower. Gain another 5 life. Opponent's turn. The Fangren Marauder in play just gives me the feel goods. Feel a lot more comfy here. They get in. I think I'm blocking the Mirror Enforcer. Gains me another 5 life. They put a Toxin Analysis on the Mirror Enforcer. Okay. Put a 19. So with the Toxin on the Enforcer, they can no longer maybe Toxin on the KCS, Kalikaiz Shaman. Okay. Ichor Willspring. I guess I kind of walked into that Toxin. Probably shouldn't have done that. Play Foundry Inspector. Play Chromatic Star. Crack it for white. Draw a card. Play Candy Trail for 0. So Erasure is nice to have, but not where I want to be. I'll put the page on top. I'll draw. Interesting. So this might be a good spot to show that page is like a solid card. We can discard the page. We can get it back with the Frantic Salvage. Finding a deep analysis. So let's target myself with the deep analysis. Find the refractor. So now I can go green, crop, last tower. We have a Chromatic Star on top too, so let's just Frantic, get all my stuff back. I am doing things. We're going to go page on the, or trail, then page, then star, then Bauble. So Bauble is on top. It's last on, first drawn. Bauble back the salvage. I think we've lost just one Bauble, so that's good. Lay out the star, make blue, and then we can draw with the deep analysis. Drawing the Candy Trail, we find a Fangren Marauder. I have to make sure that I don't cast the loose leaf because it's a legendary and it will legend rule itself. Let's go Candy Trail. I'm doing things. So Erasure is now on top. I think I'm fine to draw both of these. I'll just play the Refractor now. And then I'll lose this 1 mana from the page. I'm not putting it into the Candy Trail, but that's because I have the Fangren Marauder to put on the table and then start cracking things. I can Erasure them to start all that. The Reckoner's Bargain, pinging me for 1 with the hero token and drawing more and more cards. 8 cards in hand. Another Black Mage's Rod. Yeah, plays a Thoughtcast. So now they're basically turning into a Storm deck, which is scary. Refurbished Familiar, I will discard the Island, the Galvanic Blast, the Foundry Inspector. So each Galvanic is 6. Which means if they have another Galvanic, I'm dead. So I have to block, unless they tap out. They map onto the hero. Oh no, they can't attack with both of them. So this is 5 damage this turn. Next turn, I get to play Fangren. I'm not going to block. And then they have a Kalikaiz Shaman. Do you sack? I don't know why you're doing that. They're killing their Black Mage's Rod tokens. That's fine. Here comes a Fangren Marauder. Save me! He's a big old dummy. Here to save the day. Scry. Let's take these. These are easy cantrips. Draw. Gain 1 billion life. More life. How about that? That sounds good. I should just put the Jace's Erasure on the table. Play Conjurer's Bauble. Bauble back. Is there a Bauble in there? Yep. Put that back. Target you. Play Chromatic Star. I'm already at 28. I was almost dead. So close. And play a mine. Draw. Discarding an island. And we will mill you. And people say there's no mill deck in Pauper. This is the mill deck. Okay, 3 Galvanic Blasts are gone, 1 Kalikaiz Shaman is gone. I think at the rate that I'm playing, I probably want to not put a second Fangren Marauder on the table. I'm not sure. The second Fangren Marauder would get me way further out of range, but they could wipe it. They'll get in for 3. Okay. I think I'm focused on just drawing cards. Conduit Pylons, we'll mill them. I'll draw 3. Land, discard the Pylons. Mill you out. Okay, land. Let's play Chromatic Sphere. I'll make green. Sometimes these decks have only been playing 2 Nile Spellbounds, which has been pretty good. Well, crop rotation, do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have I gotten rid of any power plants? 1 power plant, 1 mine. So there should be a mine left. Crop. Yep, just a mine. Play trail. I don't want the crop rotation. So turn off auto yields. I'll put crop on top. Fangren Marauder on top, and then I will draw a card. Then I'll mill myself. Okay, they concede. Nice. We were going to draw the salvage coming up, and then we could put the Foundry Inspector on top, and then all of our 1-drops and draw some more through the deck, trying to mill them. Okay, sideboarding. Grudge. That's good. And we probably can go down to 1 Inspector and trim on a crop. I'm having a good time with this version of the deck, but I don't think that Page is necessarily good. Like, it's been great when we could use it just to straight up get a draw spell. It's been bad when it finds the crop rotation. But I don't think there's a way to find Tron fast enough without crop rotation. I don't want to have Tron on turn 5. If anybody can think of another way to get Tron fast that's not a spell. Okay, let's keep this hand. It's got a lot going on. Double mine. I didn't even realize that. Well, less good now. We can go mine, map, or we go to Candy Trail. I think I just go mine, map. Find mulligans to 5. I mean, they have refurbs. We might be able to... Let's see. Play out Candy Trail. Power plant on top. Great. I like both of these cards. Top. This turn we play the power plant. We play a page. We have the crop on top, right? Or no, it's not. It's a chromatic star. Power plant. Play the page. They're going to kill it. Okay, I'll just convert. Get an ancient grudge. They play a wellspring. Find a pylons. So I will play expedition map. Play the pylons, respond to the trigger. It's important that you play the map first so you can respond to the trigger, crack, grab a tower, and then surveil. I will just put the second tower into the graveyard. Furnace for the opponent. Right now we could play a Fangren Marauder but only have 1 mana left over. I'm going to refurbish Familiar. I'll discard the mine. Could have discarded the grudge. Place Utron Monitor. Maybe I just kill the monitor? I don't think I have to do that. Play tower, make green. Fangren Marauder is just such a beating. Opponent's turn. They play a Nile Spellbomb. They'll attack for 5. Okay, I mean, I can grudge the Spellbomb right now, or I can play Fangren Marauder, crack the Candy Trail, and gain 10 life. Looks like I'd rather just Fangren Marauder. Play Fangren. That's a tough scenario for tabs over here because I'm going to be gaining 10 constantly. Scry 2. What am I looking for? Compulsive Island? Yeah, that seems good. I'll top, I'll draw. Put the island in my hand because if they have a duress, I don't want them to discard my compulsive. Right now, I'm the beatdown. Opponent was super kind. Good luck in the rest tabs. They said they're excited to see it from my point of view. I hope that it is good for you. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'll see everybody in round 5. Round 5 versus Goblin player. So mono red maybe. We have... Our hand is fine. So I guess I'm keeping. The page is interesting. It's a bit of a ramp. We start on a chromatic star and pass. And then turn 2 we play the page. They are playing mountain. Epicure. The page can block that. We find a refractor. Play the page loose leaf. Next turn I can play Foundry Inspector Sphere. Or maybe crack the star for green and then Foundry Inspector. Don't want to play the remote isle as a land, if I can help it. They play a mountain. Let's see if they bolt my creature. Great, they bolted my creature. I think I'm good with that, but I need to get Tron as fast as possible. I'm at 18. There's a mine. Let's crack for green. Might be able to find crop. Find a compulsive. Let's compulsive. I left the blue open just in case we drew the compulsive, and we drew a crop. So I will discard land. And then next turn I can go sphere, crop. Then I'll have 5 mana, Foundry Inspector, and play my other cards. And then I can maybe try and salvage. Depends on how fast they're hitting the table. Here's 4 damage. It'd be great to hit Candy Trail, or even another land would be good so I can have 7 mana. Power plant. So we will tap these 2 lands, play sphere, make green, drew a Candy Trail, nice. I'll crop, ask and ye shall receive, get a tower, play Foundry Inspector, We'll play the Candy Trail. They might bolt this again. Map mine. I'm bottoming both of these cards. Play Refractor. I'll draw a card. They are going to bolt. Okay. So I can salvage. Going to Bauble actually and Bauble back the Compulsive. And we'll gain 3 draw. And then on my, well, it doesn't have to be on my upkeep, but I can spend 5 mana to get back these cards. They play a Tomb Raider. Another Bushwhacker? No! That's bad. I go to 8 life. We found the Fangren Marauder off the top. Like a boss. Okay, star. Nice. I was waiting. I didn't want to say it. I was almost said it out loud. Hey, I wonder if we'll draw Fangren Marauder. And then all my problems will be solved. Ooh, that doesn't actually solve the problems, huh? Whatever. Play the Fangren Marauder. I wanted to crack the star and the Bauble, but it's not going to work out. We'll Bauble back the Bauble. Maybe I should have Baubled back the Remote Isle because I already am planning on getting back the Bauble. We draw the tower. Okay, so everything's fine. I'll make blue. Gain even more life. Opponent concedes to the Fangren Marauder. Yes. Epic. Okay, so Breath Weapon. Boom. That's coming in. Weather Storm. Yep. That's coming in. Jace's Erasure out here. Don't need it. The page is interesting. It caused them to point their removal at it. I could actually cut these cards. I'm wondering if the Fangren Marauder is a bit slow, but it's a good win condition. I think I don't need the Foundry Inspector, so I need to cut 4 more cards. It's probably just going to be the page, and we're going to rely on landing some board wipes and eventually putting a 5/5 on the table to win the game. I hope. It'll be great to. Our league has not been very varied because we faced Rally twice, Affinity twice, and a Walls player. Okay. I think I have to keep this, but is it good? We can land, cycle. We're getting 2 draws. Frantic Salvage is not helpful. Okay, so really, I'm looking at like a mulligan to 3 from. Okay, so let's mulligan. Oh God, this is close. Okay. One land Candy Trail on the draw. I have 18 lands now. I'm keeping it. Put back the Conjurer's Bauble. Come on, Candy Trail. You can do this. Great Furnace, Tomb Raider. Okay. We are already way behind, but we're relying on luck anyway because we're playing Tron. Okay. Mine. That's good. That's good. Candy Trail. Map. So if I play the map, I don't think it's fast enough. I'm going to bottom and bottom. This upcoming turn, I'm planning on just drawing a card. Gaining 3. Rally the Hornbird. They have 4 damage on the table. We also are trying to dig to Breath Weapon if I can find one of those. Oh no, another island. Gain 3. Oh gosh. Conjurer's Bauble. My best draw here is a Tron land. I play the Compulsive Research and then... No, I would just crop if I draw a Tron land. They have a Bushwhacker for 9 damage. So I have to draw a Tron land. Just too slow on the draw. Okay. Candy Trail. Just not doing anything. I had to bottom the Tron lands because they were too slow. So I think that just shows that my deck... I should have mulliganed to Tron. And the one land being just an island was clearly bad. I'm at 11. Bushwhacker's lethal. I don't even know how I get out of this situation. I'm at 6. We have the Breath Weapon, but... So I have to go Sphere, then make green. Hope I draw a Tron land. We did not. I can try cropping this. There's no way. I can't. It's not happening. Grab a power plant. Bauble. And then we draw exactly tower. Then I bauble and I draw. Okay. So I was worried about getting turn 4 Tron being too slow, but then I ended up just doing nothing anyway. So maybe I should have kept the expedition maps. I had a plan, but I would have had a pathway there to Tron. We resubmit. Let's mulligan this one. Turn 3 Tron. Keep. Get rid of crop. Play mine star. We're looking for more artifacts to sacrifice so that I can use the Fangren Marauder effectively. Great Furnace for the opponent. Blockwork, they're going to get in for 1. I'll go to 19. A little less scary. Power plant, I will pass. Opponent, turn off auto yields. I feel like they're going to... Okay. They play a Burning Tree. Relic of Progenitus. Okay. That's pretty much a blank, which I appreciate. They Galvanic Blast me. I'm at 15. That was a 4 damage Galvanic. But they now have to double bolt to kill the Fangren Marauder. Alright, I'll play Conjurer's Bauble. Make green. Play Fangren Marauder. And when they go for the relic, I think I'm just going to put back the star. Does that make sense? Maybe not. They didn't use the relic. That's interesting. Plays a rally. What's her next card? I'm not blocking. They're not attacking. They don't have a burn spell in hand. Or they're pretending that they don't. Play the Conduit Pylons. We surveil. Canny Trail on top. Play a star. I'll make blue. We gain 5 and draw a card. I'll draw. And then I'll make blue and draw. I'm at 16. I can go to 21 at instant speed. We'll see what happens. A little nervous. 2 mana. Play a Bushwhacker, which is a lot. Okay. I'm at 5. They have 2 cards in hand. They're passing. Okay. I'm really happy to draw the Energy Refractor, I think. Makes my colors good. Canny Trail. We have a Compulsive and a Refractor. Do I want the second Refractor? I don't think so. Maybe, though. We'll top both. Draw a card. I'll go to 13 life again. Land. Play Compulsive Research targeting myself. Discard a Power Plant. Play a Canny Trail. Breath Weapon, Chrome Star. Okay, we want those. So top, draw. I'll play out the Conjurer's Bauble. I'm at 21. And now if they crack the relic, I can bauble the compulsive, bauble the bauble. Even if they... let's go ahead and get in. We'll just show them that I'm not going to block. I'd rather win the game eventually. I do have to attack for lethal since I got the Jace's Erasure out of my deck. And you could just play this deck with as a removal spell deck, control deck, where you're just eventually attacking with the Fangren Marauder anyway. But if your opponent has a Fangren Marauder, gosh, that would be really annoying. Another relic, we'll get rid of a Chromatic Star. Activation. They play a Voltaren Epicure. And then they have a Bushwhacker. Okay, so I'm going to use this opportunity to bauble back the compulsive and gain 5 life. And our opponent scoops. So we really did well against Burn and Affinity. I think this deck would be okay versus a blue terror, but maybe not blue-black terror. I had fun. I don't know if Page was good. Let me know if you thought it was better or not. It was great when we were able to just Page and always find a draw spell. It was very interesting. I wonder if you probably, at that point, you cut on the deep analysis for more pages, and then you go 8 spheres. That's an idea. So let me know what you thought about the deck. Hopefully you enjoyed. I will see you in the next video.